Hello everyone. What I have here are 3 of the first race used sheet metal cards from Press Pass 1996 M-Force. This product was released later in the year and was a standalone product. They only released it once, and the following year in 97 they released Action Vision, and then the following year they released Stealth, and then Stealth kind of stuck around for a while. And 1996 was the year of the game used or event used relic card in every sport. And Press Pass was the first to market with the January release of their standard Press Pass edition release with the Burning Rubber, now known as the Burning Rubber 1 race used tire card. And the sheet metal cards were quite the challenge because, you know, how do you put a piece of sheet metal on a card and make it safe and be able to package it and everything? And M-Force was the answer to that. It came in a big cube type box, and I believe there were 20 packs in a box. They were all the cards were inside blister packs. So like an action figure comes in a blister pack, or the repackaged packs that you see hanging at Target or Walmart, or the individual, packs that they'll have a Pokemon or something that are in a blister pack. They were a little bit larger than those. And they had a black actual window, so you couldn't see the cards inside, and you'd have to open the packs that way. And I believe the reason was because, putting these thick, first of all, you had to figure out how to make it safe. And, just desirable to look at, to put a piece of sheet metal on a card. How would you do that? That's quite the challenge. And what they came up with is an acetate backing, similar to one of the cards that was released in the 1996 Press Pass base series. I can't remember. I don't think it was the fastest qualifying speed card, because those are like foil cards. But anyway, there was an acetate card, a clear card, and that's what the back is. It's a clear acetate, and then they have this acrylic pour over. So it makes it a thick card, and it encapsulates the piece of sheet metal, so you're not going to scratch yourself. It's really beautiful. The only unfortunate thing is that over time they just yellow, and there are 2 versions of these cards, which is really interesting because there's this hard acrylic where it's very rigid, doesn't bend. If you try to flex it a little bit, it won't really give you much give. If you probably tried to flex it, you'd probably break it. And then there's also this softer acrylic pour that they have. And the interesting thing is, you can totally bend this card, just like you could just a normal acrylic card. Don't bend it too much, just give it a little bit of flex and it'll just go right back. And I believe this was the first version, or the first releases that were put in the packs. One of them was first, and one of them was the answer to the other. So whether it was they didn't like the hard acrylic, so they went with the soft, or they didn't like the soft, so they went with the hard. Either or, one was the answer to the other, or either, whatever the case may be, one was the answer to the other. And this clear one actually can oftentimes come cloudy. So over time you'll see that they'll be a little cloudy, and I actually cleaned this card. So now it's almost crystal clear. And if you want to watch that video, I'll be posting a video of me cleaning the card from it being cloudy all around the edges to it being pretty much crystal clear. Like you can totally see the difference between the 2 cards. And unfortunately, the harder acrylic ones you can't clean. At least I haven't heard of a way that you can clean them. And an acquaintance of mine, a friend of mine in one of the NASCAR card groups online, told me about how to clean the card with just some warm water and a microfiber cloth. So it's not abrasive at all. It doesn't hurt the card. And anyway, we're talking about these 3 right here. And these are 3 extras. I have a set of the hard acrylic, I'm making a set of the soft, and I'm making a set of ones that are considered vault cards, which are the unnumbered. So they come with a machine number out of the packs. This Rusty Wallace is kind of hard to tell, but it's number 1 of 6. It's kind of like shadowed there. And it's number 132 of only 200 cards. It says, congratulations, you are the proud owner of an individually numbered limited edition Press Pass Rusty Wallace metallic force sheet metal card. This Press Pass certified authentic piece of sheet metal was acquired from the Penske Racing South team during the first third of the 1996 Winston Cup season. Really cool, and you can see, the the metalness of it on the back. Then you have the Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator. And I believe there's a Beckett out there where they show, or there's some magazine out there where they show Press Pass receiving these, it's like a photo documentary of them receiving the pieces of sheet metal and them straightening them out and cutting them into pieces to make these cards. So it's really cool. And I can't remember who showed that to me. And it was really cool to see. Oh, Ryan Williams showed that to me. He's a vintage NASCAR fan. He works for Junior Motorsports, and it was a time we were just talking about trading cards and stuff. And he was like, hey, I found these magazines of them making the relic cards, and it was really sweet. So, man, that guy, he does some awesome stuff. Like, he's just, as far as the graphic design work he designs the cars for Junior Motorsports, and he does some of their merch, and he just lives, breathes NASCAR vintage and new, and he tries to bring the two generations together, and that's just great. So, all right, so the Earnhardt is number 68 of 200. The cool thing about Earnhardt's cards from that time is he had his signature, trademarked, copywritten and all that stuff. So you just see the normal print on most of the other drivers, at least until a little bit later on. Earnhardt has his signature. Then we have Jeff Gordon. And you can see this is hand numbered. So more than likely, this was a replacement that somebody received from Press Pass because there was some problem with the card that they got out of a pack. So Press Pass would have a stack of replacement cards or vault cards, and they would send it, you would send your card back to them, and they would send you this replacement, and they would hand number it instead of machine numbering it. So anyway, it's card number 5 of 200 and also number 5 of 6 in the set. And this is part of this is dark blue. It does have a little bit of a metallic finish to it, hard to see in the video. So anyway, I'm making a set of each of these. These are extras that I have, each of the 3 versions, which you have the soft, kind of like the Mark Martin, or just like the Mark Martin. And then you have the hard acrylic, and then you have the vault cards, which would be not hand numbered, but the ones that were, released after Press Pass went out of business, or however they ended up getting out into the market. They just don't have a machine number or a hand number on them, so they're just blank on the back. But if you're watching this video within 24 hours of this being uploaded, I am selling these on my eBay account. A link will be in the description of this video. And if you're if you're watching this 24 hours after this video has been uploaded, then this is just a record of these cards, and they're really beautiful, they're really great, and I think it's really special that, Press Pass did something like this. The following year they had let me grab it. The following year they had in Press Pass VIP as well as Action Vision. This is what the sheet metal card looked like the following year, which was really cool. And then the next year they changed the design again and again and again. So they went with this hood design for several years, and I really like that design as well. So anyway, this was really unique to experience back in 1996. I bought a box, I think the week that they released, and it was just incredible. A guy at the trade show had a case. He was the only person to have any of this product at the trade show. and I think the box was like $80 or something like that. And I believe they had two 10-box half cases and then a 20-box master case. And I believe the odds of getting a box or a sheet metal card was 1 out of 400 packs, and that was like 1 out of every case. So the Jeff Gordon back in the day used to book for 300, so did the Dale Earnhardt, and then the rest, the other 4, there was Rusty, Terry, Bill, and Mark, and they booked for 200. And you could get, you know, probably $250 to $300 for the Jeff or the Dale back in the day, and then you could get probably 150 for each of the others. So anyway, that's my spiel. That's what I remember. And some of my numbers could be off, and if they are, please let me know. You know, I like to know. I'm just pulling from my memory here when I'm sharing these videos. And these cards are important to me. This set was important to me, and I'm delighted to be able to handle them and then offer some of my extras to you guys. And these are, as you can tell by the price that I have them listed at on eBay, these are important to me. So chances of somebody wanting these more than I do at this time, you know, I don't think it's a great chance that somebody wants them more than I do. So yeah. So anyway, I have Instagram. If you want to follow me, link is in the description as well. So, all right. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.